guys, Rumblysuperset here, back again with another episode of my mini 10K subscriber series. This is the one where I answer all your guys' questions as well as announce the ice winners, winning 600 ice for each person out of the 5 lucky people who managed to get selected today, randomly of course. But let's go ahead and get into the questions here. It's going to be kind of a long episode because I'm answering a lot of questions about myself here. But let's start with, let's see. Solomon Mack, will you continue gaming for the rest of your life? Yes. That is an absolute yes. I love gaming. Gaming is my passion. I mean, obviously I have other things in my life, like a family to worry about. But gaming is something I can do on the side and be very passionate about, as you can see in my YouTube channel. And then he also asks, are you sponsored by Super Evil Megacorp? I am not sponsored by Super Evil Megacorp. I am on good terms with them. I have worked with them since I was about 1,000 subscribers. They do featurings for me in game, as you see, like my highlights and stuff like that. That's where they help me along in my channel. And we're just on good terms. And so they even invited me down to their lair, which you guys may have saw during the Friday live streams recently. So I got to see all that cool stuff and how they do all their development for the game and all the special secret hush-hush things that I wish I could share with you guys, but I can't. But it's pretty awesome, an amazing experience. Never did I ever think that I would be able to basically be in a position like I am right now. Alright, so if the next one is, if you had a chance to add a character to Vainglory, what class would they be? And abilities and hero perks would you give them? Other details can be added. Thanks. So let's go ahead and bring that down there. So Moat 2 Boys. If I had a character I wanted to add, it would be someone who can transform into like this giant beast. Kind of similar to, like, I guess you would say Gnar from League of Legends, but just even more badass. Someone can transform, and he goes from a range character. No. He goes from a melee character to a range character, and he spits acid. Oh, that'd be so cool. So, like, he basically can go from a brute doing melee damage back and forth with enemies, and then, say, if he needs to run, he can transform and turn into this acid spitter and kite his enemies. Obviously, there'd be some balance issues there, but that'd be the coolest thing in the world. Alright. What is your relationship with Super Evil Megacorp? Says Jing An. I think we kind of already went over that. The Cold Hot Chocolate. How many matches do you play daily? I play probably on the days where I actually do a lot of recordings. I would say at least 10 to 15 if I can fit it in. 10 to be average. And on a day where, like, say I'm just kind of like playing, it'll be like maybe 3 or 4. Just like whenever my son's sleeping or my wife's watching the Kardashians and I don't like to watch that show, but she loves to watch it, I bring up my iPad and just start playing some Vainglory. Alright, so let's see. Next person is Havoc2002. How are you so good at Vainglory? By the way, I learned so much from you. Thanks, man. I'm glad I can deliver that to you guys. Bring a couple tips and tricks on how to play better. That is amazing. I'm glad I can offer some sort of advice for you guys. I don't say I'm that great. I'm an average. I would say slightly above average player. I have experiences in MOBAs, which brings me that advantage. I played League of Legends for like 400 matches worth. No, I'm at 500 now, because I still play from time to time. 500 matches on League. And then I played like probably 300 matches on Heroes of Monstercat. So I've had prior experiences in MOBAs, and so I think that gives me the leverage over other players. So I'm slightly above average. What skill tier are you? I am technically the hotness, but I have been simply amazing. It just, I have not been able to go back in there. If I see you online, can I play pubs with you if you're not busy? A lot of times when I'm online, if I'm not streaming, it's because I'm recording for my YouTube. And then again, if I am having that spare time to play a couple games, I'm focusing on trying to raise my elo. So to make sure I'm not hurting my elo, because I don't know what you guys' skill tiers are, that's what I do the live streams for, so I can play private matches with you guys. I just don't like to do pubs because I need to maintain my elo in order for you guys to consider me like someone you wouldn't want to, like, I guess, look for as for tips. If I'm like decentish, I don't think people want to look towards me for tips. So I need to maintain my elo, and that's the reason why. So no on pubs, but you can join me all the time on privates during my live streams. 2 questions. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I have a wife. And do you have a pet? I did have a pet, but now I guess technically I don't. When I live with my parents have like 5 dogs, so those are technically my pets as well during that time. But now I've moved out since a long time ago. A couple of them have passed. There's a few that are left, and I still consider my pets, but technically they're not my pets anymore. Love your vids. Keep it up. They are great quality. Hopefully I win that ice. Yeah, I've already selected the 5, which you guys will find out in a little bit here. Buklau. What is your son's name? And who's your favorite hero? My son's name is Canon, like the camera. Who's your favorite hero? My favorite hero right now is probably Glaive, as far as the ones that are released. I played Vox, and I can 100% guarantee you that that is my favorite hero. But as far as the ones that are released, Glaive. Jonathan, I can't pronounce your last name, so I'm going to go ahead and just ask a question. Okay, my question is, can I become your friend in VG? Of course you can. I don't accept friends requests because it's just I have so many. But if you guys want to go ahead and follow me during my live streams, join in me there. I will definitely get you guys on my friends list by adding you myself during those live streams. I was the one who won ice in your stream. Yes, you did, Colors Lou. I sent it to Playoff Beard, and hopefully you can receive it soon. Let's see. True V fan. I like the videos, and how often do you post them? I post them daily. I post 6 videos a week. I take 1 day off. Lightning Wolg. Which one is your favorite hero, Rumbly? So Glaive. Oh, out of these right here. Taka, Cruel Saw, Kashkar, or Jewel. I like Saw the most, because I like Shank Saw or Assassin Saw. Then I'm working on Jewel to become my main, so Jewel will be second. Alright, so then we have... Let's see... I wanted to ask what you did before YouTube. Been around since about 3K and hope to be here when you hit 100K or 1 million. Dude, that'd be awesome if I hit that much. It'd be a long time from now, but maybe someday. As far as what I did before YouTube, I was in the military for 5 years. From 2005, I graduated from high school. I joined the military, which was the Navy, and I spent 5 years there. So in 2010, I got out. Then I attended college for the duration between then and now. I'm pretty close to getting my electrical engineering degree. I took a semester off because my son was born. I needed to be here to make sure there was always one parent here while my wife worked, and then I would take over from there. But I think we've gotten to a system now where we can kind of handle me going back to school. So I'm going back for me a few more semesters, and then I'll graduate, and I'll have my electrical engineering degree. Let's see what else. Hey, love your gameplay, and your laugh makes my day. Thanks, man. My first comment on YouTube. Good job. We are the first 2 views. Let's see. They want to be every day. Check find on your YouTube. Guy has a long response here. Okay, on to my questions. Lots of YouTubers call their subscribers something. What would you choose, if any? I did initially wanted to call you guys supersets, but I kind of felt like that made no sense because I have no idea what the hell a superset is. So I'm still on standby whether or not I want to call you guys something just yet. I'm still trying to find out a good term for my subscribers. I don't consider you guys just subscribers. I consider you guys part of my channel, and I want you guys to feel that way. So I'm really looking for a phrase that you guys can feel attached to, and I still haven't stumbled across it, but eventually I will. Let's see what else. We know you like MOBAs, but what other games do you like? I like League of Legends, obviously since it's a MOBA. See, as far as other genres, I like Final Fantasy. I grew up on Final Fantasy. And then Mario, I grew up on that too. So I guess those type of games. And then, so you see yourself making videos of them. I probably won't make videos of them because I'm not like super passionate about them. I'm very passionate about MOBAs, and that's probably what I'll stick with. And most likely, I can probably say 100% sure I'll be doing VG. only. Is there a history behind the name Rumblysuperset? There is no history, or at least not a really interesting one. The thing that started it all was I got an Xbox. I didn't think of it. I couldn't think of a name for my account on Xbox, so I did the randomized name. It gave me, the first one was Nautical Jam, and I was like, that's kind of cool and weird, but let me re-roll it again, and it came up with Rumblysuperset, and I've used it ever since. And P.S. Make a laugh montage. That would be quite a thing to do. Maybe in the distant future I'll do that. I don't think I have... Well, I guess I have a lot of clips which have my laugh, but that would be quite a lot of work. So that'll be something I'll do over time. I need to cough. Alrighty, so what else we got here? Thumbs up for the laugh montage. Look at the top comments for Twitch sub match. Oh, he's just referencing where you can find some of the answers. Yeah, so apparently we're known as supersets. I'm probably going to change it. Should I buy art in a box? Box is amazing. I played him. You guys are just going to love him. Some of you guys may not like him because it's not the type of hero you're looking for. But I think for the most part, the general consensus is it's going to be awesome. Let's see. I'm looking for gameplay. Michelle Mantanner. Tell me that I'm awesome. You are awesome, Michelle. You are amazing because you guys, not just you, but everybody else, because you guys make my channel what it is. Yeah, this is just the beginning, guys. It's just the first 10,000. Pretty soon, in the distant future, I might be even bigger, and you know, you guys are just as special as you are now, of course, when that happens. Referring to the heroes in VG, who do you think should get nerfed or buffed? Obviously, Koshka. Koshka is pretty strong right now, but they've already mentioned that they're going to nerf her. As far as buffed, definitely Cruel, which I think they also referenced in the last live stream on Friday that they're going to go ahead and address in the next update. I would say Jewel might need some sort of twerking because I think right now she's under the perception that she's just not viable anymore. And I think that's somewhat true. That's just this really specific when she's good, depending on the team composition of your enemies. But yeah, we'll see what happens after the next update. Maybe the next few nerfs will help Jewel stand out again. Let's see. What happens if that first sub doesn't have VG? Well, I don't know why they would sub to me if they don't play Vainglory, since all I do is Vainglory. But I don't know. If you're talking about the giveaway, then I think I'll probably just move on. If they tell me they don't have VG, you can just select somebody else. What's your skill tier, hotness? How many wins do you have? I have roughly about 300. How did you come up with the name Rumblysuperset? We already answered that one. Let's see. What are your ideas of future heroes, maps, and potential new items? I want to see some unique type of maps. I don't, you know, people say 5v5, but I think, you know, there are other things that people can potentially do, which I'm not going to say what it is. I have an idea based on my visit, but I think that there is some amazing stuff in store for us, and it's not going to be necessarily just 5v5. Maybe it's 5v5, maybe it's something else, maybe it's 5v5 with, you know, a unique feel to it. I mean, Vainglory is pretty good at adding their little Vainglory touch to the game itself, so it may be something like a 5v5, and like we'll just have to see and wait, and if there's something special about it, that's even better, because I like how they do the 3v3 with the Kraken. I think it's amazing. It's very rare to see that kind of stuff in MOBAs, and I'm glad that they're being very unique in their approach here. As far as future heroes, I want to see like just an abundance of them. Right now, I'm pretty satisfied, but I can always use more heroes because I like to have a variety. I can't really tell you what. There's just an endless amount of combinations of abilities that I can think of. But yeah, making clones would be awesome, an awesome ability. How long have you had that laugh? Since I can remember. I would say at least. I remember people talking about my laugh since I probably got out of the Navy. I wasn't laughing much in the military. Let's just say that. So since maybe 2010. What's your opinion on goats? If it means a goat hero, that would be freaking awesome. Very serious question. What's the bottle of baby powder in the background for? That is for my son. He is 9 months, and we need baby powder when he gets a rash, or just, you know, to help him along in case his butt gets a little bit tender. Which other MOBAs do you play? League of Legends. I used to play Hawk, but I don't play anymore. Which one is your favorite hero? Taka, Cruel, or Kashka? I would say probably Cruel, but he's just really underpowered, so I just don't play him much. But I like his like theme. Show more. Alright, let's see. Congrats. Get a Southeast Asian account. Could you play with me at the C server? I can. I have an account on the C server. It's Rumblysuperset with a capital R. That one probably has an abundance of friends requests that I haven't really accepted yet. I need to get on that though and do that on my live stream. So look out for that. I'll probably do that here in the nearby future because I already have an account for it. What is your favorite color and why? Any backstory? My favorite color, huh? Definitely blue. Second is green. Blue just because, I don't know, like, I guess because I like staring at the sky and the sky is blue. I like to go to, like, you know, just the middle of, you know, nature, you know, outside of all this concrete and technology, and just like lay down and just stare at the sky. It's so relaxing. And I think because of that, maybe I really enjoy blue as my favorite color. I don't know. I'm just throwing some random thoughts out here. But yes, blue. You are the best. Don't you have a job, or aren't you looking for a job? I had a job, Navy. I got out, went to school. I did have a part-time job while I was going to school. I worked at Target with my mom. I quit that one. After 2 years, I quit, and I was like, I can't take it anymore. So I actually do get paid to go to school because I'm using my benefits from the military. I get paid a good chunk of money per month just going to school full-time, and so therefore I don't really need a job. But right now, since I took the semester off, my only job right now is YouTube, and that's my only source of income besides my wife. Wife makes a ton of money being a nurse, but I really like to make my own money and pay my own bills, and that's what YouTube does for me right now. Let's see, what's your favorite hero? Again, I'd probably Glaive or Vox if once he comes out. Favorite build of them? Glaive tank, Vox CP all the way. I love that AoE, the bounce. Oh my god, the resonance is amazing. Let's see, aside from Vainglory and Hawk, do you play other mobile games? If so, what are they? I played a little bit of Boom Beach, but I can't just like sit there and play like every day. It's just not one of my things. So I don't really play that anymore. Other than that, let's see. I'm trying to think what's on my iPad. Order and Chaos Online, the MOBA, the MMORPG. I played a lot of that, but I kind of like haven't played in a long time now. It's just kind of sitting there on my iPad. It's mainly just VG, guys. So, to be honest. Hey, also, will you ever play a different game? I'm not saying, oh my god, play a different game. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, will your channel play a different game other than Vainglory? Or is this channel just for Vainglory? Congrats on 10K. Well, thanks for the congratulations. I will only do Vainglory on this channel. This is a Vainglory only, Vainglory dedicated channel. That's my main thing about this channel is it's only Vainglory. It's the only one to be completely dedicated to reach 10K so far, and I think there's a reason why, and that's because my only focus is Vainglory on this channel. Putting out good quality Vainglory videos, and that's it. I might branch off in the future and do like an assortment of games on a different channel, which right now it's called Game Versation. You guys might be able to look it up on YouTube. I only have 31 subscribers, but we don't really do anything with it right now. We're waiting till, you know, I can potentially grow a fan base, and then maybe at some point just start doing that too, alongside Vainglory, because I'll never stop Vainglory. But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. By the way, do you prefer using CP or weapon-powered Taka? I like weapon power just because I think it's more efficient, personally. What is the best build? I actually, I guess to be honest, I think a hybrid build might be the best build. Kind of like the shock pistol Ringo I did, but with Taka. I think that's really good. Aftershock with a tension bow, and then an alternating current. I've done it before with Taka, and it's really good. I personally think that's like the best build. People think differently, but you know it's because they play different playstyles. My question is if you can change one or two things about the game, what would you do? If I can change one or two things, is probably I know. The only thing I can really think of is endgame vision. Once you're full build, no one has vision anymore aside from your abilities if it gives vision. So, for instance, Celeste and then Vox once he comes out. Anything else doesn't really give you vision. Petal Seeds kind of do, because if someone kills it, you can see it just blink off the map. So that's technically a alternative to having map vision, but it's just not effective enough to be, hey, they're right there. You know, it's not, you can't always watch your seeds and see if they disappear. Yeah, endgame vision. I think an item that has a built-in like mine of some sort, and it can replenish every time you visit the store. But then you can have only a limit of those out. And it also has other stats which you can also use towards your builds. I just wanted to ask if you have played any MOBAs before Vainglory. I played League of Legends and Hawk. Mainly League of Legends was my biggest thing. I spent tons of money on that thing. Oh god. Hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands. I don't know. Over time. Okay, let's see. If you were in charge of balance changes, what would you tweak? Koshka, Adagio, and Cruel. Whether it's reducing their overall power or increasing. What else would I change? I don't know. I think everything's pretty fairly balanced besides like hero-specific things, which is pretty normal when you release new heroes. The meta changes when you release new heroes because the gameplay actually changes every time a new hero comes out. Because then you have to account for all the changes that a character can bring to a table with their new abilities. Here's a question. What do you use to capture Vainglory footage? Do you have a capture card or use AirPlay or what? I use an Elgato Game Capture HD card. I don't really want to mess around with it too much because if I do, it might mess up my little recording here. Well, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. It's probably going to be upside down. I've already moved my camera here. So that's what it is. It's upside down, but Game Capture HD card. Let me go ahead and realign my camera now. But yeah, so that's what I use. It's $120 because I think the new one's already out. The Elgato Game Capture HD 60, which captures 60 frames per second footage, whereas mine only captures 30 frames per second. It's a little bit old. But that's what I use. And I just use an HDMI adapter that hooks up from the Elgato to my iPad, and that's how it runs on my computer through its own proprietary software. My question is, if you had to choose any other job apart from YouTube and streaming on Twitch, what would it be? Something in game design. I don't know why I did electrical engineering. I think it's because my dad's an engineer, and I kind of did something similar in the Navy. I was working on jets in the Navy, so I kind of like stayed along those lines of electronics and then just power in general. But if I can go back and change my degree from the beginning, I would have gone some sort of game design type degree, just something along those lines. Because I love being involved in games. It's been my passion since I was a kid. I'm part of that generation that was basically growing up with games, the first generation to actually technically do that. And so, you know, that's always been something I've been very passionate about. What's your favorite Vainglory range character? I would say right now Ringo, but it will be Vox when he's released. Your beard is better than playoff beards? I don't know. I'm half Asian, so I can only grow like maybe 2/3 of the beard that I should have technically been able to grow by now. I'm almost 30. I should be having a full beard already, but I don't. What build do you plan on doing for Vox, weapon or crystal? Probably crystal, because I think it's just amazing doing that AoE damage. All you have to do is just do crystal power, You focus the tanks as long as there's somebody else around them, and then all your abilities will bounce off the tank, hitting the squishier targets. So you're burning down the tank as well as those around him who don't have a bunch of health. That's what you want to do. What would you have liked for your full-time job career to be? Going to do YouTube or Twitch? I think we already answered that. Some game design type stuff. Says, oh, second question is, would you rather watch a... Okay, I'm not answering that one. That is disgusting, man. Let's see. What motivated me to start YouTube? Really it was my friend Knoxbox. If you guys ever seen him in my videos, he told me about YouTube a long time ago, how he wanted to start, and I was like, I'll start up one and see how it goes. And so I started doing that, and ever since then, like, I've been very passionate about gaming, like I said before, and I figured it'd be an amazing thing to put up videos and have people actually enjoy them, and just, you know, enjoy their time watching it while I'm enjoying recording it. And I thought there was just a cool interaction between people and yourself, something you couldn't do back in the past, because I live prior to the days where internet was readily accessible, probably even before AOL, the dial-up stuff. So back in the day, none of this was even possible. I didn't even think this stuff can actually happen. It's like where you're just communicating through, you know, live footage, or not live, well, technically live footage for Twitch, or just pre-recorded stuff, and that, you know, you just have all these videos of you playing and people watch it and comment, and it's just such an easy exchange of, you know, communication through the web, and that's something that's amazing. So that's what really keeps me motivated, is because you guys just continue to, you know, be a great community and just really fun to communicate with. And then my friend, like I said, he brought me into YouTube. Don't have a question, but I want to say congrats and keep going. Thanks, man. Thanks, Shane. So, do you think that VG will add leaderboards rankings? Yes, I think they will do that. I think that's very, very high on the priority list. I don't know for a fact, but I can only assume that since people have been asking for it, they're probably already working on it. Best player, team, or sort of thing? Yeah. So, what is your favorite childhood video game? Final Fantasy VII. My first introduction to RPGs, and it was an amazing game. I thought the game looked realistic. I was like, oh my god, because I was alive when it first came out, I believe. I was born in 1987, so I think I was pretty... Yeah, I had to be. Definitely. I was definitely prior to PlayStation. But it was just an amazing game. The first, like, real 3D game I've ever, like, played. If you can make one change to Vainglory, what would it be? I think we already answered that one. Late game vision after your full build. What is your favorite iOS game? Vainglory. Easy. Done. Do you Twitch live stream? Yes. It's under Rumblysuperset. Check me out. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays for sure. Sometimes I have to miss a day because I have real life things taking place. But for the most part, that's the schedule. And then I'll be streaming probably late at night. Fairly often here pretty soon. From here on out. On the days that aren't Tuesday, Thursday, or Sunday. Let's see. Keep going. What do you like more, Weapon Pirate or CP? I personally like CP, but for certain characters, of course, I go Weapon Pirate just because I feel like it's more efficient. I like mage type characters, so like having CP kind of gives me that feel of a mage, depending on who you're playing with. Like CP Ringo seems fun, but it just never works for me. So I got Weapon Power or my hybrid shock pistol Ringo. Let's see, what state do you live in? I live in California. How you can improve your skill tier? Well, there are ways around it that kind of, I guess you would call, working the system. You get a friend who has a lower elo, and you pub match with him, being your higher elo, and a lot of times that will bring you down to that lower elo. Now, you won't increase your skill tier at a faster rate, per se, but it'll be easier to keep winning those matches. I don't know if that's the best way, but that's a way I've heard people do. But I always find just staying in your skill tier while you pub matches is always best because it's the most that you're going to get in terms of a thrilling and very entertaining match. Because it's cool to like always like smash people in like low elo matches, but it's even better when you have that great comeback during your own, within your own elo or skill tier. See what else can you do? Just practice. I would say practice one hero. Make him your main, be super effective with him, and only play him if you want to raise your elo. Now, I always pick a secondary one that's a laner, because you never know who you get to play when you're in a queue by yourself, especially solo queue, because you may not have the option to be a jungle because they've already been two picked. So always get a main in lane and a main in jungle. Other than that, I mean, just practice makes perfect. Yeah, watch a lot of Rumbly's videos. Well, technically, that might help to an extent, but I'm not like Vainglory or anything, so after you get to like the hotness of Simply Amazing, like I can help you, improve maybe some of your play style, but I can't really tell you how to get the Vainglory because I've never been there. You're fat, says Lightning Wolf. I already responded to that guy, laughing aloud. Someone isn't getting ice. He isn't fat, he is beautiful. 9 people like that. There should be, what is this? There should be like freaking 1,444 people liking that. Alright, let's go back down. And let's see. Here we go. My question is, which hero is your main and what's your favorite build with him or her? Catherine is my main, technically speaking, because I'm the best with her. And I build tank, Crucible, Warhorn, Aftershock, then a counter build item, so Aegis or Metal Jacket, or potentially Atlas Pauldron if there's attack speed build, which generally is the case, so I generally go Atlas Pauldron. Then I go maybe a Shiver Steel and Boots. Did I name off too many items? If I did, then you kind of just like go tank with an Aftershock. That's like the main idea of it. What's your real name? If you include this, don't say my name. Too late, it's already there. Well, my real name is Tim. I won't give you my last name, that's too personal. But my real name is Tim. Let's see. How have you maintained a YouTube career when you have a family to care about? My wife is very generous when it comes to giving me time to record, and I super appreciate that because she's just an amazing wife. But yeah, so like, what I do is basically I maintain the YouTube career just because it's really what I'm really passionate about. I treat it like a job, not necessarily like I find it like very tiresome and it's like, oh, I have to go to my work. But I treat it as such because I find it very. Let me close this real quick. I find it very important to me, so I want to treat it as if I would treat my own job. I want to keep it, and so therefore I put a lot of effort into it, and I make sure I always have time to spend time with my family. I have set times where I record, and I kind of stick to that because I want to be able to. I want to be sure at the end of the time I'm done recording that I have ample time to spend with my family. And so even today, like I didn't come home till like 7 o'clock to record this, and because I went to the park with my son and my wife, and then my sister-in-law, and we had a lot of fun there. Even though it's super windy. Ugh, hate wind when we're trying to set up a picnic and set up Easter stuff and take pictures of my son. The wind was just really not working with us. Alright, what else we got here? What's your main hero, favorite role? We already discussed that. Catherine tank or Glaive tank. Are you already in a guild? I am. I'm in Team Smurf. Dopeness. If you guys see him in some of my live streams, he's part of my guild too. I was hitting that fat ass yesterday. I think he's talking about me. Sure, man. Whatever. Greets from Germany. How's it going, Germany? Thanks for watching. Who's your favorite hero? You are one of the best, or one you're best at. Catherine. How can you earn ice or glory more faster? Or just glory faster? Because I really want to look forward to buying Cruel or Taka. I think just basically keep playing as much as you can, and then as you raise your karma, you get a small increase in percentage in terms of overall glory earned per match until you reach the max, which is 20, or karma level 20. I think I said 24%, something like that, of increase to your glory received per match. But yeah, it's like the quickest way, really. What type of heroes would you like to be introduced to Vainglory? More support type heroes. Not in the sense like tank support, but mage support. Slowing, maybe transforming an enemy so they cannot attack. Similar to, like, you know, if you guys ever play World of Warcraft and then the mage turns them into a sheep. Similar to that, but just maybe not that, like, carbon copy type stuff. Its own unique thing. If you had to call your subscribers something, I think we already discussed that one too. Still up in the air. It was supersets, but yeah, maybe we'll call them Rumblies. I don't know. We're still thinking about a proper name for you guys because you guys are really important to me. I really want to buy Vox, but it's your decision. Get Vox, man. He's just an amazing character. To be honest, Vox for the win. I played him, and he's just amazing. What did you start doing? Why did you start doing all this? What made you start both playing and posting videos? We already answered that one. Oh, also turn down music volume a little bit. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize that the music in this video, the first video I mean, would drown my voice so much. My mic, whatever, got messed up, I guess, in terms of volume. What hero do you hate the most and like the most? I hate Kochka right now as she is, because she's just so strong. Which one I like the most? Probably Glaive. I main in Catherine, but I like Glaive right now because he's just an amazing tank support type character, especially with that overdrive on Afterburn. But I like Vox once he comes out. He's my most favorite for sure. How old am I? I am 28. And what are your plans for the future? Vainglory. And also get my degree, of course, and then possibly a job in my degree field. But then after that, you just, you know, continue to work on my channel, bring you guys better and better content, and just keep giving you guys ice when I can, and just, you know, help support the community in Vainglory. That's like my main passion. And then, you know, do my job and stuff on the side, and obviously grow my family too. That's super important to me. I want to have tons of kids. I grew up in a very small family. I only had 2 siblings, so no brothers. So I wanted to be able to give my son the siblings that, you know, I always wanted. You know, a brother, a bunch of siblings. Who's your favorite VG character, Cat or Vox or Glaive? What'd you do if VG disappeared? I would cry in a corner. I'd ball up, like, really tightly in the corner of the room and just cry until I'm literally just skin and bones. So all the liquid in my body is basically gone. Because this game is just so amazing. I can't imagine it disappearing. But if it did, then I think, you know, it's a good thing I got my degree and I got, you know, a job in that field by that time, I'm sure. But then I'll probably just move on to something else in terms of YouTube, because I really like YouTube. Who's your best, worst pick in LoL, Hawk or VG? I think we're just going to talk about VG, because there'll be way too much to talk about. My worst pick is probably Petal. Petal for sure. Best pick, Glaive or Catherine, as far as how efficient I am at them. How long have I been on YouTube? Probably 2 years. I did my Hawk channel for a while, since 2000, like late 2012, and so 2.5 years almost. And then then I switched over to VG, and I've been doing that ever since. Does your son play Vainglory too? No, he's only 9 months, so he cannot even play it. He would not understand it. He doesn't even understand how to walk yet. Do you have any chance of winning any ice? Of course, everybody has a chance, as long as you're a subscriber. This is randomly picked. Yeah, everybody has an equal chance of winning. How long do you expect to be making VG videos? Till the game is done. Till the game disappears, basically, which I don't think it ever will. I think they'll just continue to grow the community, grow the game, and if need be, they'll go on to the next best VG game, with like VG2. Something like that. See, why don't you stream hockey anymore? I am the pro. I don't stream Hawk anymore because there's a lot of issues with Hawk. There's controls that I didn't like that has not even been addressed at all yet. Same thing with the frame rate issues and the internet connections, as well as the bugs and imbalances. None of that has been addressed properly, and I've been doing it for like a year and a half, maybe a little bit less. And I just find that a year and so waiting for those to be corrected or just addressed properly, and that hasn't happened, I cannot justify continue to support that type of game. That's why I love VG, because they just seem to do everything perfect. Like, they are very prompt, very professional, and do basically what the community is like expecting them to do without them even having to ask. They're already on the ball. They're always on the ball, and that's why it's an amazing company. That's why I'm glad to be here and supporting the community and the game itself. Let's see, what hero do you think should be rebalanced? I guess he was saying. Kashka for sure. Do you like me? I like all you guys. You guys are awesome. How much do you laugh at your feet? Like all day or just a little in the morning, to be honest? Never. I've never laughed at my feet till right now, I guess, technically, because now I'm laughing about about the comment about my feet. I've never laughed at my feet. What program do you use to record? It's the Elgato proprietary software. You get the Elgato Game Capture HD, and you just go on their website and download their software there. It only works with the capture card, though. So don't think you can just download the software and expect to be recording in no time. You need to have the device first. Mr. Van Valkenburg? That is not my last name. That's my sister's last name, but that's not my last name. What's your favorite item in Vainglory? Aftershock. Aftershock is amazing. What is your skill tier, hotness? What is your favorite thing about your job? Well, this is my job, so my favorite thing is you guys. Any plans for that in the future? He's talking about playing with friends from other continents. As in different regions, I guess, being able to like cross-play. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if there's like improvements in internet connectivity between continents, and big leap in internet technology, maybe. I think the reason why they have that is because they want stable servers, no one complaining about like lots of lag, and playing with people across the world can be quite demanding on bandwidth. Oh my god, that beanie. Yeah, I love that beanie. I got it from Vainglory. It's so awesome. If you would be asked to generate and create a hero, what would you add or what would be essential? Sniper, support. We need some more ways to protect our teams, aside from being a tank, and protecting them through those means. Any cool slogan for your channel, like I am the awesome in Vainglory? I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the spot here. Unleash the Rumbly. I don't know. Kind of similar to Unleash the Kraken. This is a long episode, guys. I apologize if you guys are just sitting through this entire thing. But I wanted to answer all your questions. I'll put in the link in the description, like the exact spot for the ice, in case you guys just want to get to that. Rumbly, can we play a game when I'm out of the hospital? Dude, I apologize, or not apologize, but I'm sorry that you're in the hospital. I hope you get better. And for sure, we can definitely play together. Just join during our live stream whenever you get the chance, once you get healthy, and which I'm sure you will. I'll put you in my prayers, man. And we'll play then. What are your other interests aside from gaming? My family. Gaming is my passion, and my main passion aside from gaming would be my family. Would you build blocks more CP, weapon power? CP. Could you do the replayed commentary of Vainglory for some heroes? It would be nice to see it. Replayed commentary of Vainglory. I don't know what that means. If you can rephrase that, maybe I can respond via just an actual message. I don't know how to interpret that. Yeah, sorry I'm hard to hear over the video. And my question is, can you talk about your beard? How does it make you feel? When did you realize the power it gives you? Etc. My beard is as big as it's as grown as it's going to be. I think I'm almost 30 and it's not a full beard, but it makes me feel very adult-like. When I shave, I look like a little kid. When did you realize the power it gives you? I don't know. It gives me the power to make people think I'm a bum. Especially when I get that neck beard going. Believe in my bumness. I don't know. Let's see. Cool vid, man. Keep it up. Questions. How do you record? Alright, so you need a computer, yes. You need to have the Elgato Game Capture HD device, which you buy for like $120 off Amazon. You hook it up to your iPad through an HDMI cord, which plugs into an HDMI adapter that plugs into your iPad. And on the other side of the Game Capture, it has a micro USB slot, and that hooks into your computer through a regular size USB. And then you just open up the software that comes on the website, and you're good. My question is, do you think you're good? I think I am average. I'm a little bit above average because I have prior MOBA experience, but that only gets me so far because every MOBA is different. You can't just be like a professional at League or League of Legends or Dota and then come to Vainglory and expect to be just as good. You have some of the key concepts, but besides that, I think I'm an average player. And then, so do you watch football, soccer? I'm a big football fan. I don't watch sports, to be honest. If anything, I watch MMA. But that's only when people are watching it, and then I'll sit down and actually enjoy it. But I don't go out of my way to watch sports, to be honest. I'm a pretty big gamer through and through. I watch esports, LCS. Let's see. Hope you reach 50K soon. I'm sure I will at some point. Do you hate the new buffs for Cruel? I haven't actually seen them. I mean, I went to the lair and I was playing against the Cruel that was, with the buff that he got in this next update that's coming, but I didn't really see a difference. I don't know, because it was my friend playing and he wasn't very good. Hopefully he doesn't see this. Let's see. Why are you awesome? I didn't know I was awesome until you guys keep telling me I'm awesome. I guess it's just because I like to entertain and be very brutally honest with my emotions, and so like when I get excited, I show it through my mannerisms, and I think that's why you guys think I'm awesome. I wouldn't call myself awesome, but if you guys feel that way, then I appreciate it. And let's see, I already explained how I record. Do you prefer tank Arden or weapon power Arden? Tank for the win, for sure. I love getting those big old shields. And then maybe just throwing in a tension bow or potentially just an aftershock for damage. How old are you? 28. Hash brown or bacon? Bacon. Can we play? If it was mashed potatoes, though. Mashed potatoes. And that's it, guys. That's all the questions there. Oh, can we play the game together? Sure. Just join me during my live stream, man. That's the best way to reach me, because while I'm in game not live streaming, I'm usually just recording. But thanks for all the questions, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and just read off the names, and I'll put them in the description, too, of all the ice winners. It's Pierce Hayton, Piercehayton. I guess I won't really spell all the names. This is kind of really annoying. I don't want to spell every single one. You guys might get annoyed. Gainkaru 24 is another winner. Aryan Najafi is another winner. Pax Gaming, all caps, is the fourth winner. And the final winner of a 600 ice prize is Sakir Dathan. Again, I'll put these names in the description down below. Congratulations to those 5 people. Again, I'm always doing ice giveaways every 15th of the month. Check out my website for the details there and how you can enter. And also, if you want to see who are the previous winners, or if you are the winner for that current month, I will be posting all the information there on my website. Again, thank you guys so much for getting me to 10K subscribers. I'm sure you guys are just going to stick around until I get even bigger and bigger and bigger. But I'm going to try my hardest to make sure every single one of you guys feel that you are, wanted here, and that you guys feel special about being part of my channel. I feel like this isn't my channel. I feel like this is our channel. And I'm glad I can bring this community together through this means, the best means I can. And I hope I can continue to offer good quality content for you guys. And here's looking to the future and just you guys being so awesome. So Rumbly is out. That was a bad phrase. Bye. Later.